That's why Blueface came out this switching. Came out there bitch talking about he want thongs and shit on. He been gone. Shit. Children growing up being disrespectful. I done told y'all that Pink Face is going to juvenile detention center. Watch this.
No! Leave it alone.
No! I'm not leaving it alone. Oh!
You're not going to. You're not doing that no more.
I hate it.
That's not nice of you.
Oh, Lord. Then you're not being nice to me.
I'm not your friend right now.
First of all, you know, I don't want to wish jail upon people, but LA District Attorney Office ain't letting shit slide. What was it, about a month ago, 2 months ago? Jaden was driving her G-Wagon, you know, the black G-Wagon with the pink rims that you can't miss, with both her children in the car at 1 some in the morning and got in a wreck. And Carlissa and them came to pick up while the G-Wagon just stayed there. Okay, LAPD got that tag number. They know who it belonged to. They are investigating the case. Jaden, bitch, let me tell you something. No cracker coming for you. Okay, they coming for you. And Pink Face sitting up there being disrespectful because y'all want to say that it's cute for your kids to act that way. Ain't popping on her little legs to tell her to calm down. Blueface was going to prison. She hate Blueface. She hate you. She putting her hands on them crackers at that motherfucking school. She going to boot camp. She going to Pink Face is a juvenile delinquent. Okay, I hate you putting your hand on them people. Yeah. Yes, indeed. She the seed of Chucky. And if you really think about it, Blueface is also the goddamn devil. What does he represent? Niggas having kids out of wedlock, destitute men, broke ass niggas that ain't got shit going on for themselves, fucking up all these bitches, mind, bodies. Nothing in stunner, girl. After you nutted in the Bay, after you nutted in Journey, got all these kids coming out, popping up with a perm in your goddamn head. But you know, can we really blame him? He even come out dogging and trashing his mother's business. Fuck wrong with you, bitch. If I was Blueface, came out talking my mother's business, my mother shoot the shit out of me.
Johnny's father and my father at the same time, you know. Doing what they do. I didn't say who they was, chat. You was thinking it. I wasn't thinking it. So boom, she get pregnant. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now she fucked with my dad at the time. So I'm not born yet. So she gonna name her daughter that she's having with another man after my father. My father's name is Jonathan. My sister's name is Johnny's. You know? My mom's a weirdo. That's all I can think of. She's a weirdo.
That is so fucking sad that he would sit there and talk about his mother like that online, knowing that I'm finna come back and drag to not Carlissa. She tried to put her body on 50 Cent, Cat Williams, and the whole 9 yard, and they still don't want to claim her. Carlissa. See, Carlissa, her issue is she ain't got no fucking walls. How I know Carlissa ain't got no walls? Because I believe the husband that she got smashing on Bree and or is a body boy. That's why she always bragging about, and then even send me an invitation to hit them motherfucking hemorrhoids. See, Carlissa, when I fuck somebody, okay, when I get done with them and after drilling it and stuff, it look like they got hemorrhoids. I don't want a bitch with actual hemorrhoids, okay? We don't want to hear that. Don't want to talk about it. That's how I know you ain't got no fucking walls. Cause every nigga that you come, every time you come around, you only talking about them hemorrhoids that somebody is fucking hitting, that punk boyfriend that you got. And he gonna get tired of you and go and get him somebody else, another big punk or something like that, okay? Bree don't fuck with you. She fucking on your nigga, Carlos. I told you that years ago. And your son to come out and put your business out, and for you to name your daughter after his daddy that you was creeping with and sleeping with, that's a narcissistic tactic. Actually, that's sociopathic, because now that you messing with this man and you pregnant, you probably told this man that was his child. Journey's come out and she black as an ace of spades. And you still named that child after him and got the nerve to talk about Chrisean Rock. did a whole paternity test when Blueface got out of jail. That was the father. Y'all seen it on Tronics and shit like that. Blueface don't give a fuck about nobody. Pinkface going to jail. Nothing but his own MO to get him some clout. Okay? Living in the house that you got up for auction. $15 million in debt. Nigga, what's going on with you?
Hey, DLE Chopper, bro. Check it out, fool. I'm not finna do too much lip boxing with the booty bandit. Like you're getting your ass ate as a man. What the fuck position are you in physically as a man for a woman to lick your ass, brother?
Then you just released text messages from Neve saying the same thing about you. Bitch, I smell a scam.
I can't think of one position you could be in for a woman to lick your ass as a man that's not hella gay.
Stop lying, fuck ass nigga. You know you get your box 8. Want to put on the thong, bitch. You was on that 2C, the crack cocaine, aka methamphetamine, from LA County jail all the way into prison. And that's why you get out here and filming music videos and your ass is on display. You selling ass to the general public, fuck ass nigga. Stop sitting up there doing and saying this. Like manager, like client, bitch. Whack 100 got a picture of him with his ass in the air, 3 fingers in the fucking booty. Okay, so yeah, get up out of here. Stop playing. You know your ass then got ate by a bitch. Most heterosexual men like that freaky shit with these bitches.
Powerful to agree or disagree or shut the fuck up. That's all I know how to do is take it there. School crip, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all talking about Chalk having an identity crisis. Man, have y'all seen this duck ass nigga face? What the fuck? This bitch got every brand in the world on his motherfucking face. Cause you wake up every day, you want to learn how to be the best gangbanger. You pitiful, sir. You feel me? Mr. Blood Down Tatiano? Mr. Man, that's the only shit I can think of. It ain't that many of them. Man, you fucked up, dog.
It's bust down, wacky on a bust down, nigga. Okay, you finally got a response from Blueface since NBA Youngboy was not gonna respond to your goddamn ass. NBA Youngboy ain't finna respond to you because that nigga gonna kill you. Fuck around and find out. And NLE Chopper, his mama don't make it no better. She one of them boy mamas that just go out there and perpetuate everything. NLE Chopper think his behavior is okay because his mama condone it. But what the fuck gonna happen to her?
Fuck all that. You got 24 hours, fool, to agree or disagree or shut the fuck up. That's all I know how to do is take it there. Hey, DLE.
My nigga, catch you a little slow, and kick dust from this dick.
Shit.
I'm gonna decline your offer with a way better proposition for you. You feel me? Cause we know you owe $23 million to that club, for one. And you owe another $100,000 to Soulja Boy, baby mama. So your goal is to get me to fight you to help pay off your debt. Okay, cool. I understand that, right? So that's my reason to not fight you. Cause I ain't finna help you pay your debt, but I got a better proposition for you, nigga. How about this? Take your son and stand him beside my son, and let's see which one of them motherfuckers know how to operate. Let's see. Hey, hold your son beside my son. Let's see which one of them can hold their head up. Fuck, nigga.
Wow.
How about that? Yeah, nigga. Put your son beside my son. Let's see them bark, nigga. Yeah, Charles Barkley. Put your hand up, nigga.
Lord.
Take a step, Charles. Yeah. What's up with your son, nigga? Pussy, nigga, handle me in the streets, nigga. Y'all keep playing with me, I ain't playing. You think this shit funny games and entertainment? I'm dead serious, nigga. Put your son beside my son, nigga. Put little Charles Barkley beside Chosen. Look, my nigga, catch you a little slow, and kick dust from this nigga.
Wow.
Pussy.
Wow. That is so crazy. And you know, the reason why Blueface is allowing people to disrespect Ronnie Doe, he called him Sonny Doe. He knows that's not his motherfucking child. Okay, the Whack 100 has exposed it. Even after Blueface got out and his dad had the DNA test, they swabbed Junior. Junior does not belong to Blueface, allegedly. Even though Blueface and Carlissa and them will come out here and say that, if they say that the baby does not belong to Blueface and they're not related to Junior, then guess what? It'll make them look bad. And it gives Chrisean Rock the sympathy card even more. So they only claim Junior simply because Blueface is smashing her and Ronnie Doe is gone. And Carlissa had a whole conversation with Ronnie Doe about the paternity case with Junior. And Blueface, he went to his real son, Javon, and asked him if he wanted to fight.
You came up with
the same son that he, said that was he gay because there was grown women twerking and stuff, and then try to put his son in the middle of it to ask him some questions. His actual biological son. I don't know what type of man Blueface is, but if you're gonna come out here and claim that Junior is actually your child, then you need to act like it. Junior ain't have no Christmas. Junior ain't have no tours. Junior ain't have nothing. People like to say that Ronnie Doe is a clout chaser and do anything for clout. He knows that's not his son. Fuck it. Shit, I wish if I was in the same situation, I wish my father or somebody who understands the situation that I'm in with disabilities would fight to claim me just to get me the simple, basic help that I need. If Junior was actually Blueface's child, why you not fighting for your son? Ain't no fucking way in hell a woman gonna have my child and neglect my child, have my child in the top part of a stroller as a car seat, coughing up, barking up, sick as a dog and homeless. No, bitch. Blueface need to be doing what Ronnie Doe was trying to do, to claim and establish legit paternity. Mind you, Blueface said that the child was not his. It was scientifically proven that the child was not his. So why all of a sudden that he wants to claim the child? Y'all like to say, Denot, you're capping. You're bringing up old shit. Well, guess what? Today is definitely the 1-year anniversary of Chrisean Cain's death. My whole stance and my whole perspective was bringing truth to light. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a screenshot from Crazy in Love, season 2, episode 5 or 7, I believe. It's one of those two, where Chrisean Rock came back and said that this is the DNA test to prove that Blueface is the father of Junior. Now, this is supposed to be a DDC test. I don't see no ink, the blue, green. I don't see anything but black and white. And this was pulled out of a manila envelope as if it's an official document. So theoretically, this is a copy of a document. Mind you, the day that Ronnie Doe died, literally the next morning, Chrisean Rock tweeted out what was supposed to be this DNA test, and it wasn't. And by way of her tweeting out that DNA test, we got to look at it. Not only was this DNA test that she tweeted out was folded, horizontally, not vertical. Oh, do I got that wrong? Okay. The DNA test Blueface had in his hand on Crazy in Love season 2, episode 5 or 7 was folded in half. This was folded like a letter, as if it was pulled out of a lettering envelope. Why the fuck we got 2 separate DNA tests with separate folds and both of them are black and white? And I know you're looking at this and it's a picture of this DNA test. And I want you guys to know that even though this picture looked crooked and you can take a photo of a document and it turns out to be crooked, one of the biggest things in a DNA test or any official documents to prove that it's fake is if it does not have the signature color and the signature fonts pursuant to whatever company that has those blue, green DNA DDC tests, and it's not folded the correct way. So are we to believe that Chrisean Rock and Zeus Network posted authentic DNA tests when they don't even have the color grade of an official DDC test? Better yet, I'll tell you guys, not only did I go to the clinic in Crazy in Love season 2, episode 3, where a Mexican man threatened to beat me with a stick like he was the monkey from The Lion King. If I don't leave simply because that clinic knew that it was out of line, I actually called Natera and did a DNA diagnosis study on this document. Yes, now I was the first one to do it. And yes, I know other people who are pretending to care about Junior are now picking up my slack from years of research and years of content. I know Blueface and Chrisean and the whole circus like the back of my hand. I'm not playing catch up. Okay, these are people like Dookie Wade that had to wait till I got done talking about Miss Netta to get his shit popping talking about Miss Netta. Had to wait until I was out of the equation talking about Chrisean. Now you want to pretend that you give a fuck about a baby. But one thing that you cannot do is call this clinic and get the information that I got. Junior does not belong to Blueface.
The Women's Health Department. This is Natera, correct?
Yes, this is correct.
Yeah,
Let me get you over.
Excuse me?
Let me get you transferred over to your department.
Also, before you transfer me, if you can tell me, I'm actually looking to check the status of a case number on a DNA diagnosis test. And, I clicked through and I think I did something wrong. So who would I be speaking to in reference to a case number?
You will be able to speak with the Women's Health Department. They'll be able to, you can give them that case number. They'll look into
Thank you.
all of it for you. Yeah, one moment. Let me get someone on the phone for you.
Okay.
Baby Dookie voice. Baby Dookie voice. Baby Dookie voice.
Hello?
You're listening. Thank you for calling Natera. This is Alex. How can I help you?
Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case number, actually to authenticate it, a DNA non-invasive prenatal paternity test case number.
Yeah, what's the case number I can help you out with?
The case number is 382-1221.
Can you confirm the patient's name and date of birth?
Yes, Chrisean Malone.
That's not what pops up for me.
I mean, the mother is Chrisean Malone. Do you need the date of birth as well?
Yeah, the case number you gave me didn't match that patient.
So case number 3821221 does not match a Chrisean Eugene Malone, born on March the 14th, 2000.
No.
What about a Jonathan Porter?
No, that may not be the case file ID that's associated with the case. Is it a new case?
No, this is a case from 2023. Are you basically saying that this is a real case number, but not the actual mother and father?
Yeah, it's not matching any of the names that you're giving me.
Was a blood sample taken on 5/4/2023?
No, completely different year, actually.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And I've heard theories that I paid some people, somebody white, to act like this is a real phone call, that I have, done the most, and I'm so anti-Chrisean, and this is just everything that I got going on, and I'm a liar from the Rockheads in the Rockhead sector, okay? Because, they want this baby to be Blueface. That's what Chrisean says, so they're going to follow it. Again, this DNA test on this network, which is supposed to be an official DNA test, is black and white. So that means that there was a copy of something and it's folded the wrong way. It's folded in half, taken out of a manila envelope. So am I supposed to think that Chrisean Rock was receiving multiple DNA diagnosis tests and that's why we have it? But where is the actual test, the original copy? You can post a DNA diagnosis test that is black and white, Can we see the original? Because I don't believe that. Couple with Blueface saying he know that's not his child. Couple with Blueface last time seeing the child and first time after he got out of prison calling him Sonny Doe, as in Ronnie Doe. We all know that's his child. Now, many people in the Chrisean Rock sector chopped it up that Ronnie Doe was mentally ill. That's what happened online in real time. And, you know, unfortunately, that's when Lady T came around me. There was this whole video where people like Latrice said that Lady T was unhinged, crazy. I couldn't see it at the time.
She lied. Hey, Green Cheek. I'm sorry, excuse me. Green Cheek, can you turn your camera on? I see you in the back. Can you turn your camera on so I can make sure you and you're not up here trolling?
This girl is crazy. She sent me a picture of that boy's private part this morning. Like, what kind of, you say you love him. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And my final message to her, where she got mad at, is because I told him she's toxic, she's dangerous, and to stay away from her.
This is Latrice. First impression always lasts. And Tea Time with Latrice has, very much like me, has been stalked, has been harassed, has been forced into a parasocial relationship with Lady T, simply because if she doesn't comply to this, she will text her endlessly, write her Instagram endlessly, contact her family, contact her loved ones. So I'm not just the only person that this Lady T character is stalking. She's done this to a lot of black women. Let's go to 1436 to hear what Latrice also had to say about her right here. We got time codes, okay? Let's go.
I don't even know if you want to even.
I don't care if you, as long as she don't come up here with her demons.
Oh, so when she come in hot, you know she going back down. So
If her demons, because it don't be her talking, it's the demons that's in her. She's demon filled and demon possessed. This is the same woman who sent me messages saying she ready to unalive herself and she don't care who go with her. Why? All because I'm telling you, it was not your business to tell what I was doing to help this man mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. All I did was pray for him. I got him in a place where he wasn't talking to the hate pages and
so
stuff.
Again, even with Chrisean Rock's ex, Ronnie Doe, Lady T would attack and or attach herself to people that was trying to help him. So any of my supporters, like a Cheryl, Aunt Corinne, or Elizabeth, or Victoria, any of my supporters, she's going to climb into your inbox, Aunt Deb, to try to convince you that she's this good person when she's not. She did the same thing to Latrice, who was trying to help Ronnie Doe. Let's go to, and this is information that Latrice said. I told him she's toxic, she's dangerous, and to stay away from her. She's demon-filled and demon-possessed. You can't be trusted. You're full of the devil. You're evil. You are a dark and toxic person. And talking about Ronnie Doe being suicidal, him being in a dark place. And despite that, Lady T continued to harass that young man who's only 24 years old while she's 43. Rest his soul. She's going to take everybody out. That's 2751. Let's go ahead and see. So this is her stance to take everybody out that's around and that's in support of her targets.
Everything went haywire and she went crazy. And she started saying all kinds of stuff and sending stuff and going crazy, and she's going to take everybody out and she's going to go to other platforms. So you're saying nobody's telling her to go to these lives. She's going from place to place to place to place to place, telling all of his business, exposing different things. If she loves him, she wouldn't do the things that she's doing. She would protect him.
So Ronnie Doe actually came to me in a panic and said that he was afraid of Lady T because she's a stalker and she just won't leave him alone. And this is my introduction to Ronnie Doe. He did an interview. Lady T came up and manipulated me and sweet talked me to make me believe that she was this innocent person and just totally misunderstood. And because I'm a man, like quite naturally, especially another black man, we took, like if black women are down on the hospital table because these white doctors feel like y'all can take pain, everybody feel like black men should go through so much trauma just to get basic, simple respect and so forth. And because that's the way society works, I'm guilty of partaking in that when it comes to Ronnie Doe. I had no clue that these statements that Latrice and everybody in the Chrisean Rock sector was saying about her was actually true. She literally pandered to the fact that they was beefing with me, they didn't like me to come around me and or with the fact that she's this nice person. Send me a cash app, $1 to here to distract me from her own issues. And if you really look at the video, her mother came up to the platform to defend her behavior as if it's okay.
I didn't tell
this lady right here, Green
that because
Chai.
it wasn't my place to tell.
This lady, let me blow
Nobody
it up.
needed to know any of that.
This lady
Because
is
you don't need-
Lady
because that's
T's
called
mother right
blackface.
there.
Okay. Like I said, I do understand everything you said and the messages and so forth. I'm familiar with all of that. Okay. I'm familiar with the whole pattern of behavior.
She's familiar with the pattern of behavior. This is Lady T's mother who's coming to her defense and to justify her pattern of behavior of stalking people, harassing people, overly asserting herself in people's private life. She doxed the new photos of Chrisean Kane. Literally, she traumatized him. He had to go to the Lion's Den, the entire Chrisean Rock sector, to beg them to help him make her leave him alone. That's how psychologically manipulative she is.
What?
And she uses money to abate it.
It's called because she wants to come up, but not before I'm finished. So I'm understanding and I'm very aware of the pattern of behavior. What I was saying was a general statement as me as a mother is how I stand.
Mm-hmm.
It's just meaning, as I said, any threat of physical harm.
Nobody threatened her. She threatened other people.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am very familiar with the pattern of
See
behavior.
how her mother minimized her behavior, laughing? Yes, ma'am. I'm very familiar with it. It's okay. She can go around threatening people because she threatened me. She threatened her siblings. She threatened her cousin. She threatened everybody we know in real life. And it was so meaningless. We don't care. We're not obligated to deal with this. You are. You're the one who birthed her, bitch. And for you to come on this platform and act like her behavior is okay and to justify it as if you're here to save her, to make her a part of this sector and not get canceled for her behavior, bitch, you're a part of the problem.
Behavior, and she's going to be mad at me. But all I'm saying, and that's, like I said, not to you, not to anybody on this panel. I'm not suggesting that anyone made a threat to her in that regard. I'm just putting it out there because since she's out here in these YouTube streets, you know, and I know how y'all get down, and I hear, you know, when people channel how to conversate with each other. And I know things can go to the left, and I just don't want to get involved, and I got to write it out. And that's basically it. You know, y'all can argue and do what you want to do.
See what I'm saying? The mother came up with no accountability. Bitch, you're crazy yourself. The mother also stated in this video, and I'll drop the link for you guys to go watch it so we all know what type of demon that this person is, and that this person has no soul and has been perpetuating the same behavior to everybody. I'm going to drop it in a little bit, but even Latrice stated that she's psycho, she's dangerous, she's a crazy person, she don't give a fuck about nobody or anything, not even her fucking self. This lady's kids moved the fuck out of her house, and when her son was about to beat her ass, you know, she manipulated me to think that she was innocent and her son was just being disrespectful and disobedient when they're tired of you. Your sons, everybody moved away from you. They don't like you. Your sons got girlfriends that they want to build and start new lives with. You feel like you got to macromanage that. Nobody fucks with you, not your kids. The only person who's condoning your behavior is another schizophrenic, your fucking mother. Latrice don't fucking like you. Latrice had a conversation with you by force, not by choice. She's playing the cool with you because she don't want anybody to be online talking about her, harassing her, so that she won't be tempted to respond. Communicating and engaging with Lady T is a defense mechanism.
This girl is crazy. She sent me a picture of that boy's private part this morning. Like, what kind of, you say you love him, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And my final message to her, where she got mad at, is because I told him she's toxic, she's dangerous, and to stay away from her.
That's only the truth.
She's mad because I told him she is taking him back to a bad place. He was suicidal. He is suicidal. He's in a dark place. Any woman that calls herself loving a man would not expose him the way you did. The way that if you got somebody helping him from not crashing out, why would you expose it? You big dummy. You got a 19-year-old son that looks like Fuson, and you're worrying about Ronnie.
Look, she in the back. She in the back. I don't, I don't even know if you went.
So, Lady T was stalking and harassing Ronnie in his last days, even all the way up to his last hour. Because Latrice and everybody told her to leave him alone and that she's toxic, dangerous, stalkerish, and she's light-skinned and she could sway content creators with money. She want to be your friend just to op up against other content creators and do some of the worst shit. This lady has created videos threatening to kill me. I don't know you. This lady has gotten a tattoo on her neck of my name. I don't know you. I did not convince you. By the time, like literally, me being forced to deal with you, forced to talk, like literally, she's very manipulative. Very fucking manipulative. Nobody likes you. The way you are, who you are, is a disgusting individual. And you need to come to terms with that. People say that I'm a fucking asshole. But the people that say I'm an asshole and they don't like me, you don't see me in that fucking face looking for clout and attention. And the most deplorable thing that she did was wish death upon Ronnie Doe. You don't think I got that receipt still? How you wish death upon Ronnie Doe and then went live with Whack 100 laughing about him being dead, all because he trolled Whack 100? They say Carlissa was in Baltimore on February the 3rd, 2025 when Ronnie Doe was unalive. Chrisean Rock was on Bigo for about 4 or 5 hours on February the 2nd, the night before. He had court on February the 4th, criminal court with Chrisean, to where he could have had somebody there to serve her a DNA paternity test, but that never happened. Lady T threatened to kill him, just like she threatened to kill me. She got his address by convincing him that it's okay to send him her address, to send him an Uber. She had his address. She laughed about it. You don't believe me? Here it go.
Hit that nigga when he was alive for the next rounds. They closed casket that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Ronnie, where you rest in piss. Double piss shake. Fuck you, nigga. I didn't know you. All I said was, I believe they should give a man a blood test. You want to call me bitch ass niggas, rats, and all kind. Nigga, fuck you. Rest in piss. Pour piss. You bitch ass nigga. Now run with that. I come from these streets, nigga. What we gonna give it? They hit that nigga.
And so that was Whack 100's sentiment to this young man losing his life in search of a paternity test. And his excuse was all because Ronnie trolled him. Like, you don't do trolling and harass people. I'm at Ray J court hearing, the first one. He recorded me sitting down while the police harassing me, making people think that I got arrested. He's actually a part of this the not got arrested narrative. That's what he's a part of. He perpetuated it. Lady T was on the phone with him, and I put this on everything. She said that Ronnie Doe was the second person that she had wished death on, and less than 24 hours later, they died, is what she said, simply because he didn't want nothing to do with her. You 43 years old chasing behind a 22, 23-year-old man. You got 20 years on him. You got a son his age. And you wish death on him just because he didn't want nothing to do with you. You wish death on me just because I didn't want nothing to do with you. Fuck it. I'll tell it. There's a moderator. I told a moderator, and this is why I did it. I told a moderator, hey, this person, just keep on coming. And when you come with burner accounts, you're sending money, whispering at me. I don't want to block my blessings in my bag. I had to go to a sophisticated, grown fucking woman to say, this girl is harassing me. I blocked her. She just won't leave me alone. She won't stop emailing me. She won't stop harassing me. She won't stop lying. She wants people to believe that there was some type of personal connection and relationship between us when that's not true. How do I deal with this? A moderator told me, Denat, you're on Twitch. Just deal with the money. Just get the money and prioritize that. If she tries to reach out to you and contact you, we know if you don't let her, she's going to start trashing you and creating hate content about you. Just tell her that you're busy working. Oh, I should tell her that I got a telemarketing job and I have to work throughout the day so that when she's sending me 10, 15 text messages or 10, 15 emails, I got an alibi for why I didn't answer instead of her flying out the edge because secretly she's mad that I'm not addressing her and not paying her no attention. As a grown fucking man, I had to do that to dodge a woman. Just imagine if you're a mid-20 somebody and whack 100 and you laughing about him being dead. I wish that I wish that I can pull it up and you would hear her laughing, saying that that's the second time that she wished death upon somebody and it happened. She didn't know Ronnie. She'd never met him. She done stalked everybody that's a content creator in Chrisean Rock sector. Then stalked all of the guys Chrisean dated, from Hood Trophy Bino, Figgy, Ronnie Doe, anybody, everybody. And now she's perpetuating that same type of harassment towards me, opping up with people who don't like me, people who want frivolous petitions against me, calling the courts and the judges to interfere with my actual case, to interfere with my life, talking about wanting to get me arrested because you want me in jail, hoping that that's the only chance that you will get for me to call you from jail because I'll be so desperate and in need. You was going to send the money regardless. I didn't call you because I don't like you. There was an email copied and pasted out of my Discord sent to you. And if you show that email, it matches the email from my Discord verbatim. Because that's how little I was thinking about you. I didn't even know you was in my Discord. And when I found out who you was, I blocked you and I removed you. You don't like rejection. You don't like people telling you no. You're fucking batshit crazy. You feel like because you're light skinned, you can get away with what you're doing. And your fucking mama is just as crazy as you to come online and perpetuate your behavior towards me, towards a young man that's not even mid-20s, ended up dead, and you laughed about it simply because he didn't want shit to do with you. Today, February the 3rd, 2026, marks 1 year of Chrisean Kane being gone. His fight was to get a paternity test for Junior. He would have loved and accepted Junior for who he is, disabilities and all. Chrisean Kane, Ronnie Doe, was the last male out of his family. He has nothing but sisters and an auntie and aunties and relatives that have adamantly spoken about how his mother has asked Chrisean Rock for a paternity test for Junior. She pulled a book. She pulled the same thing that her sister Chastity did. Don't want the nigga to know if that's his baby or not. Or the nigga ain't got enough clout to substantiate, so you gonna take him out of the picture. That's what the Malone girls did to poor Ronnie Doe. And Lady T took a part in it on a psychological, spiritual level. Lady T in books like 48 Laws of Power is what you call an infectious character. Bad luck. Don't bring her in your life. When you bring her your life and you acknowledge her, all her bad luck and her toxicity gonna leak into your life. So from the likes of you texting people in my real life, contacting my exes in Brazil, people telling me that that they receive random emails of pictures of me nude. Bitch, I don't send nobody nude pictures of me. Every nude picture that I've ever sent out to somebody has a watermark in it. And if I get that picture, it probably more than likely leads back to my ex in Brazil, the same one that you developed a whole relationship with, did 1.5 live streams of communication with. And by the time I realized that that's what's going on, well, shit, go ahead and reach out to him and tell him this and this, yada, yada, yada. Simply because you've already done the dirt. You've already done the harm. There's no do back. There's no do over of that. You harass and annoy people to the point to where you feel like your behavior is okay. It's never okay. Not this year, not last year, not ever. And most importantly, the reason why I've been silent and cannot tell y'all about Lady T sending me nude pictures and harassing me, sending me thousands of emails and text messages when I block you is simply because she came around and had been trying to get my attention. And she took full advantage of me stating certain things about a former supporter. She Paints. Everything that I said about She Paints is what she really is. And I felt embarrassed and humiliated. I couldn't tell y'all that because it looked like the boy who called Wolf. Because if I said these things about She Paints and is not necessarily true, and somebody come around listening to what I said about She Paints and starts perpetuating those same behavior towards me, I'm supposed to accept it and receive it. And if I speak out about it, it looks like I think everybody wants me or whatever the narrative may be. She did the same thing to Ronnie Doe, wish death upon him like she's wishing death upon me. contacting everybody in his personal life, invading his privacy, everything she's doing to me. You got to get paperwork. Don't sit up there and say long live Chrisean when you laughed at that man's death. Rest in peace, bro.
Play that shit on TNT.
Turned to a mess, and now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me, and now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. Now I thinking back, and now I realize you wasn't shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was here. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you, but you took that shit for granted. Now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper. I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to spend on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't there for me. I kept it real. Now you see how it feel. I was always there for you.
Rest in peace, Chrisean K. Ronnie Doe. Slain outside of his grandmother's house 1 year to this day, February the 3rd, 2025. It's supposed to be an open investigation. Upon information and belief, Chrisean Rock has something to do with it directly, indirectly. She was on Big O the night before. And prior to that live stream she did on Big O with Fusan, she wasn't really on the internet doing anything. It's alleged that Carlissa was in Baltimore. But I do know that he was fighting for a paternity test. Let's be crystal clear about that. You heard me? Let's be crystal clear about that. And people are like, well, how do you speculate Chrisean Rock has something to do with it directly, indirectly, and she hasn't been turned in? Even much Whack 100 says that some young nigga over there probably knows what's going on, and whenever they get apprehended for another crime, they're going to use Chrisean Rock and what happened to Ronnie Doe as a get out of jail free card. That's what Whack 100 says. And it even goes much deeper. Ronnie Doe interviewed with me. He interviewed with Tasha K, but it was half-wit because Tasha K doesn't know the facts of Chrisean Rock and them like me. I know Chrisean Rock like the back of my hand. Everybody know that at this point in time. And Chrisean Rock father is a white man named Sean Malone, who is a politician in Anne Arundel, who's married to a woman named Lisa Malone, who looks like a clean, better version of Charlotte Malone, who is Chrisean Rock's mother. Malone. Why y'all talking about the Malones? Well, you know, over in Baltimore, there's black Malones and there's white Malones. Tasiki and Chrisean belongs to a white man named Sean Malone. Okay, Arthur Malone was in prison during the conception of Chrisean Rock. He knows that's not his child. That's exactly why Chrisean and Tasiki have yellow undertones, which is a clear indication that they're biracial, not black. You know, you can be light-skinned and black, but you still have like a red, brownish undertone. Biracials, like Chrisean and Tasiki, have a yellow undertone. Okay, her father's a local politician. Even Blueface met her father. There's pictures of Blueface holding Jr. with Sean Malone, Chrisean Rock's biological father. Sean Malone and Lisa Malone was in the birthing center Chrisean Rock gave birth to through an infected canal, thanks to Terrain, who told us all the tea about that. Lisa Malone cut the umbilical cord. Lisa Malone, Sean Malone's wife, prides herself on being the first Black attorney in Anne Arundel with a law practice. Can't make this up. Look it up. Chrisean Rock on probation, get apprehended, transferred to Oklahoma. Her probation gets transferred to Anne Arundel. She gets on probation and starts being monitored by a Black woman named Kimberly, I believe. No, Kimberly is Whack 100's wife who keep brokering these fake ass contracts for her. But her probation officer was a Black woman in Anne Arundel. You mean to tell me she doesn't know Lisa Malone, the first Black-owned law practice, even though Lisa Malone married to a white man who put her in that position? So if there's an open criminal case in criminal investigation, you got a Black probation officer who knows your stepmother who cut your umbilical cord. Seems like Chrisean Rock can get away with a lot. And that's exactly why Ronnie Doe's unalivement is a cold case, according to the facts that I know. And I done tested this. I done broke it down. I done tried it. Chrisean Rock is a piece of shit. And I know her like the back of my hand. I don't know why people sitting up here thinking that Chrisean Rock actually is going to box. Okay, like I told you, Whack 100 wife Kim is brokering deals from the $1 million deal broker on behalf of Chrisean Rock with Kick. She wrote down 5 things she was going to do to accomplish her goal and live stream on Kick. That was to document the well-being of Junior, film Yahweh, other things. Next thing we know, she on Kick with Hood Bino acting like she crazy in love season 3. And he looked like Baby Yoda. Making him famous and all this other stuff. And then when Hood Bino jumped ship, like what was it, 3 weeks or a month? Nigga came out and said he met her when she was homeless, sleeping in the car. She stopped doing Kick. But she got them people money, $1 million. Now she has an ex-Rumble $1 million contract to box. Mind you, Chrisean didn't want to be a boxer until she, did a little thing or two with Ryan Garcia. Now she pushing Junior on Christmas Day. While it's raining cats and dogs in LA and cold as fuck outside, she pushing Junior up a mountain. Talking about she training to be a boxer to lose weight and stuff. Is it to be a boxer, or is that an excuse because Blueface publicly said he don't want to fuck on you unless you lost weight, Chrisean? Still ain't lose no weight. Going in the boxing gym, fighting and punching with too much emotion. Yahweh. It sounded like, come on. Can't sing, can't do nothing. Why we keep on giving Chrisean these opportunities? She wanted to be Petey. She played football. Seeing how that ended. She threw the people shit in the trash can. Wanted to be a rapper. Wanted to be the biggest eater in the house and ducking fades for Tasiki. Chrisean Rock is like Shane Zoom for Mortal Kombat. Just gonna suck a nigga's soul and nigga specialties. All in the family in the mix. Box up Ryan Garcia. You'd have been better off being on the same fight card as Blueface. And people saying your opponent ain't even real.
You guys go pick a girl who has 3K followers and fake fights for a living. WWE style in people's garage. Not even top pro wrestling. You name it, right? Somebody who's going to get in here and act like they're getting it. I bet you that this girl goes down the 3rd round. I'll bet you it's a big, powerful looking punch the minute that Chrisean looks tired and her mouth is open.
You're saying the opponent, right?
I bet. You guys go pick a girl.
Yes, indeed. All the drugs and all the scamming and all that other shit. Chrisean is not finna box nobody. I don't know if you know it, but Chrisean Rock ain't got no follow through. She ain't got no commitment and responsibility to tell the truth about drinking when she was pregnant, no more or less to complete a football game, let alone a pass. Shit, I was out there. I was as many supporters she have online. How come me and Hot Piss was the only 2 people at that football game, the first game? People said people kicked the ball off, and everybody let Chrisean gonna catch the ball. She the starter team, bitch. The ball hit in the head, bounced on the ground. She picked it up, tried to run. They sacked it and it bounced out of her hand and fumbled, and people ran and got a touchdown on the first motherfucking play. Chrisean ain't got no skills, ain't got no motherfucking talent. Stop doing it for the internet. No more different than Chrisean sitting up there acting like she finna go back to Santa Monica College because these people done gave her a guest pass and want everybody to believe that shit about her. Chrisean ain't been boxing. She been sitting down there eating real good, opening up all the presents and shit over in Baltimore she getting from that P.O. box. Yes, indeed. Anytime she open a gift for herself, she all happy and looking at it saying it's cheap or not. Motherfucker, she want a gift like she Blue Ivy. You remember how Kim Kardashian gave Blue Ivy that goddamn expensive ass bracelet and Beyonce said, bitch, get it back. What type of sorcery voodoo that you got going on in here? People can send you some sorcery and voodoo in a box. And every time they send you something to help your dumb ass, like a E-I-E-I-O book for your child to learn how to read, a walker for your child to learn how to walk and all that shit, you got the sad face and tooted up and shit like that because you don't want to take care of your responsibility. Chrisean ain't got no follow through. She ain't finna box nobody. The $1 million already gone. Check Fried, Top Flight, Bino, Blueface. She's still paying these nigga bills. Wanna hear it go. Lorraine told Chrisean to come and get Junior because, you know, Chrisean gave us some money to get her hair done, gave her money, you know, for her broken earrings. But word on the curb is she has not been sending Terrain any money to take care of Junior. And because Junior is a special needs child, he need more. Okay? Terrain says she is the baby mother. Going after a rich celebrity, so be it. Since Chrisean want to publicly lie to us and say she making 100 bands a month on Snapchat and everything. So Terrain told Chrisean to come and get her child, and when she get there, she gonna leave with some cartoon knots on her motherfucking head. Cause she ain't doing right. Trying to extort Chrisean is what Terrain was doing. Made a whole video talking about it ain't about money, but it is about money. It is about money. It is about her promising to give you a certain amount of money and not doing that. And you sitting up here just like everybody else looking at her like she dumb because she giving Hood Trophy Bino Tardish, you know, one of the girls giving him all her money. And the baby mama's coming out against him because how dare you pick up Junior and say that that's your child when you got an autistic childhood, Trophy Bino? You got an autistic child yourself that you don't claim, that you talk down on, that the baby mama got text message that she done sent to me where you said that you wish that you didn't have that child. She should have aborted and everything. Hood Trophy Bino. Yeah, your baby mama's reaching out to me because they know where to go. So we might have some exclusive interviews over here. Y'all let me know if y'all support that, especially if you watching this on YouTube. You can send a super thank you and become a member of the channel, or just come on Twitch at The Not Point of View and get it live stream. So Terrain, you know, it's a lot bit of jealousy. And Chrisean being back friends with Marsh is just, you know, a part of the ploy and a part of the plot for Terrain to sit up there and pop us shit like we know, okay? So Chrisean went live and actually showed the receipts of how much money she was sending Terrain, and it totaled up to be about $2,500 in 1 month. And Chrisean specifically said that she had been sending Terrain thousands of dollars or over $15,000 since she'd been out. And I seen $2,500 in 1 month. I was like, $2,500 in 1 month to take care of one child that Terrain says she does not have the Social Security number of, so she can't really take him to the doctor to be the primary caregiver. So what are you really spending the money on? $2,500. So people on Instagram was coming at me saying, that's not enough money. That's not enough money. And according to Google, raising a child in the U.S. can cost nearly $300,000 to $375,000 from birth to age 18, with costs varying specifically by location, family income, and lifestyle. Key expenses include housing, food, child care. There's no child care for Junior. When has he looked at a daycare center? Health care. There's no health care for Junior. When has he met his appointments? And even if he did, that's free to him, because they say he getting a check. In education, Junior's not getting no education. The annual cost is around $23,000 to $30,000 per year, depending on the study of the year. For example, yada, yada, yada. $2,500, $15,000 since she been out. Chrisean been out of jail about a year. And mind you, Terrain has her own kids, her own grandkids, and bragged about extorting her own baby father out of $1,500 a week So that's $6,000 a month. So she don't work. She's just an extortionist, is what they're saying about her. So Chrisean was threatened. Her life was threatened. And Terrain said, if you don't come and get your kids, I know some. And by the way, when you come and get him, you're going to get some cartoon knots. So Terrain, being a big bad wolf, or the one that, you know, taught Chrisean and Tifa and the rest of them how to fight, even though you still scared of Tifa. That's why once you're mad at Chrisean, you finally saying Tifa's owed an apology. Now Tessa came to get Junior because, you know, Tessa was sitting down in the hair salon this morning with a brand new hairdo. Who gave you the money for that? So Tessa went and acted a fool like that outside of Terrain house last night to get Junior so that she could become and get all the money. And Terrain saying, girl, you ain't finna get none of this money. They don't give a fuck about Junior. Because if they gave a fuck about Junior, we'll see him walking. Man, we'll even see, y'all ain't even making no progress. Not even medical progress, let alone actually getting him, you know, one of them toys that babies just be in and they be moving around. We ain't seen Junior in there, one of them at all. And you put a baby in that when they about 6 or 7 months. Where they be walking in the thing that, y'all know what I'm talking about, the oval circle thing with the wheels on it and you put the child in it. We ain't seen Junior, none of that. So how can you sit up here and act like you mother or caregiver of the year? You extortionist of the year, Terrain. You look like an old big old pit bull in the face. Let's be clear about that, okay? So, you know, they going live and the family is feuding and Chastity coming out. You know, she the scared one. Chastity the scared one, right? And this was posted. Sounds like Chrisean Rock and Marsh already got a game plan for when they pop back up for filming Zeus Baddies next month. Taseki better keep her head on the swivel if she's planning to return, because she just might be a part of their strategy. This is why Chrisean got Marsh back, because she want her attack dogs back so she don't have to fight. We gave you a pass when you was pregnant on Baddies Midwest. We gave you a pass when you was on probation when Taseki came all the way to Oklahoma to eat you. You ain't on no probation right now. Everybody want to see you squabble. We don't want to see you sneak nobody. You're scared of Terrain. You're scared of Taseki. And now you got your losers and your pick-me's over here just, you know, trying to fight for you. So this is the plan, and this is why Marsh is back around.
That's how it is for real, because I'm just myself. Everybody has to come up with a storyline. They bank off of my reaction. Like, you know, if we do this to Chrisean, she gonna probably say that or do this. But you know, all I gotta do is show up. And now I'm showing up.
Oh, it'll pay for me to see you in the streets, because I'm gonna definitely get a reaction.
This time I'm gonna show up with my team. So I don't got. They start filming October 5th. Right now I'm on tour. That's why I'm in New York. So and then I got put.
Right now I'm on tour. That's why I'm in New York, and I'm gonna show up with my team and all that. You ain't got no goddamn team. Here comes Chastity. You know, the dark skin one that they don't even like. Okay, that's the one that was like threw away and tucked under. You got all these girls, and then you got Taseki, who's half white, coming out looking bright like a light. And then now here's Chastity, who's dark skin, mono black. And then now here's Chrisean, who's the younger sister. So Chastity is tucked between two high yellow bitches. So, you know, she's scary and ain't, you know, she really don't like none of them, and they don't like her. So this Malone family, to me, it just feel like from Terrain to China, who's the worst one, to Tessa, to Chastity, they just really trying to figure out how to maneuver and how to get clout off of Chrisean in order to snake each other to keep the circus going, okay? I never seen a whole family be crabs like that, okay? And the brother, he just as messy and just as gay as I don't know what else, acting like he aboard the program. Went to Terrain and got Mookie sentenced to 60 years. Wonder how much time you gonna get for fucking with Terrain. So Chastity done put this out there. She done put the business out there. Tessie hurting. It's a lot. I'm out of it. I'm just trying to help Sean. It's too wicked for me. Tessa is a hospital. Tessa is a hospital. She went to get baby Sean because Sean asked her because she been threatened with her life. I'm not posting the messages, but what I will say is Tessa hit the police and they didn't lock her up. No one opened the door and Tessa started jumping on cars and ish. I was on FaceTime trying to calm her down. She was screaming and crying for Chrisean with Sean request because she don't want to fight her big sister or her hurt or extorted. So Tessa was crying out the door because she didn't want to fight Terrain. So why you went over there? Why you went over there if you didn't want to fight? You know you only over there and crying and yelling and screaming against Jr. because Jr. get a check. Not only do Jr. get a check, y'all get clout, clicks, and views. The ones who got Jr., they gonna get 1 million views on their posts on Instagram. You know, it don't. Clout is a hell of a drug. They want clout. They want brand new hairdos. And Terrain been, doing this and keeping Jr. the longest and doing the bare minimum to keep him offline. I feel like Terrain want to go ahead and post him online. If you think for 1 second Terrain and her daughter ain't got no pictures, ain't got no videos of trying to make Jr. walk stored and back lodge to show that he can't walk, you got like fucked up. They just trying to find out who to sell it to the best bidder. And they got to fall out with Chrisean and make a public art row because they want to take the less backlash as possible. Why you do that to your sister? And videos they got in their phone of Jr. trying to walk from June. And now it's September. They trying to make all
Gotta
this
be a
shit
special type of sick, jealous, envious, demonic motherfucker to finally get a motherfucker that really love you and then play in their face constantly and then talk about them like a dog and sit up and laugh about them and think
good. That's what y'all all do. Tessa ain't gonna bust a great Chris. They doing all of this. All of this. Chrisean scared it hiding from Tessa. Yes, she is. So, Terrain back in the comments. Just keep on. And I just wanted to, and this video is on my Instagram. You guys know. You can give commentary, but there's things such as boots on the ground. And I have boots on the ground content in every arena and everything that I have notoriety for. Unfortunately, the fake beefing and shit sometimes overshadow it, but you know. Hey, what's up, Sweetie Pie? What's up, Miss Bunny? What's up, Miss Andiva? What's up, Lynn Givens? What's up, everybody? This is a subscriber only chat. Y'all got to support your boy, okay? We over here. I want to give a special shout out to Big Mama. Thank you so much, Big Mama.
Big Mama's here.
For the 18 gifted. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much, Big Mama.
Big Mama's here.
Greatly appreciate you. Again, thank you, Betty Bot with the 175 bits. Linda Savage with 100. OMG with 100. Jessica Bush with 100. Shout out to you guys, kid. I really want to get at least 10,000 bits every single week if that's possible, and we definitely are below. We only got 475. That's a long fucking way to go to 10,000 bits, but I have faith and belief. It is in the middle of the week, so if you ain't got it right now, send me some bits later on this week, specifically Friday when I'm standing up giving a great show and so forth. What's up? And then we got a clip of the week so far with 15 views. Hopefully it has way more views than that by the time these 5 days roll around. If at any time, any point in this video, you guys see anything sufficient, clip it, post it. Clip it, post it. We got evergreen content, like calling up Natera to get the DNA test, like talking about these things that are trending, like going to the football game. So if any second you see something that you feel like is relevant, that you want your audience on. What's up? Thank you. Somebody that, if you guys want your audience on YouTube, on Twitch, on X, if you guys want your audience to know what's going on and what we're talking about, y'all can clip this and share it around. Okay, go viral. Let's go viral. Definitely, let's go viral with the great content. Shout out to y'all so much. I greatly appreciate y'all. What was that? Okay, shout out to Renika Reek 37 with the 1,000 bits. Okay, a closed mouth don't get fed. Thank you so much for supporting me. Everybody in the chat, especially moderators, let Renika know how much we appreciate the bits and the support. And hopefully, you guys will keep coming back. Please, definitely keep coming back.